Alright, sorry. I just cut out of a journal. It's January 12th. I'm driving home from a strike rehearsal on Sunday. It's around 8 p.m. So, pretty tired. Not that tired, actually. But, I don't know. Life has been changing a lot. Financials. I'm just in the right place at the right time. A little bit stressed. Essentially, I have 1.8K pretty much, and I want to keep making money with the agency as much as possible. My Stripe account is in question. I don't know if it's probably gonna get like terminated or something. Fucking company on my account got like 20 disputes, so that sucks. Though it is still possible to figure it out with them. And meeting new people is great. That's what I've realized, is that honestly, like, sometimes meeting new people is a waste of time, but when you get the right person, when you talk to the right person, like, for example, a mentor, or like someone you've been really aspiring, and you actually, like, you get to a personal connection with them, it is the best feeling in the entire world. Over the past couple weeks, I met this person named Sky. He's in the marching world. He's been a part of basically the top groups, Blue Devils and RCC and all that shit. He's marching strike because he used to do that. And talking to him is honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Talking to Sky has, I would say, it quite saved me, to be honest. Other than that, like, talking to my other friends like Jacob and stuff is great. But Sky he's also an essential moving part. Not to discredit people like Jacob, who I'm talking to as well. So it's just fucking fantastic. I gotta record this really quickly because I gotta look at my GPS instructions because I'm on the highway. But yeah, shit's been great. Stripe again, shit's bad. Agency, I'm gonna get back to full momentum super soon here. I'm gonna be like full force this week. Eventually, full outreaching every single day. All the numbers hit every single day. You know, working a proper 8 hours a day. Focused, right? All that shit. So that's gonna be great. And I think that's about it. Just really. Oh, this is something I wanted to go over. Sometimes, okay, this is gonna be like this is gonna be good for me. So. Sometimes something truly feels impossible. Like, for example, me encountering strike problems, like, all the time. I'm not gonna go in detail, but I felt pretty fucking helpless. Until I talked to Sky. I'm not saying this guy's a special person or anything, but until you find that thing that you can actually break through, it's like the whole time you're like, you feel stupid because of you wanting to quit. Like today, I honestly felt thoughts of quitting. I'm like, I can't do this shit anymore. It's just too much. Like, there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. And it's just bad. Like, everything's just all around bad. And like, it was another one of those moments. Like, then I talked to Sky, for example. And we talked about some good things. And I was like, holy shit, thank you so much. Because he also understands me, so it's not like, it's not one of those things where you talk to a mentor, they give you advice, and they just leave you. It's like, I'm going to be able to talk to this person now. So it's like, now I feel a little bit more optimistic and everything like that. The feeling will fade away, but if I just tap back into what I learned today, then I'll be fine. But yeah, it is genuinely insane. It is genuinely insane how quickly stuff can change once you actually do the right thing, you know? Or once you actually put yourself in the situation to actually learn properly, you know? For example, me talking to Sky. Instead of just moping in my car about the situation, I could actually talk to someone who is the perfect person for the situation, and I could just, like, basically have a huge breakthrough in, like, 30 minutes, right? As opposed to just pain and suffering, if that makes sense. That's honestly what my friend Owen did on a more practical level with his agency, making money. So there's that as well. Networking is great. But yeah, the main thing is that, yeah, dude, sometimes things just feel impossible. But really, like, what I think, now that I've learned what I've learned, and honestly, I think I've learned something new today in terms of this feeling, but once you're in that situation where you genuinely feel helpless, like, that's the key word. When you genuinely resort to the word helpless, and you're like, I just feel helpless. I can't do anything. Everything's horrible. I can't do anything about it as far as I know. Etc., etc., etc. It's just like, it will gently make you want to cry. Because just like, imagine a feeling where, like, someone you loved was about to die and you couldn't do anything about it. Like, that's what helpless feels like. Like, let's say a loved one was on an airplane and they were texting you that it's about to crash, and they, like, God told you, right, that they were gonna die 100% and you couldn't do anything about it. That feeling you would have, that's helplessness. And so when I get that feeling of helpless, like, that's true helplessness. That's like actually what helplessness feels like. Because you literally, it's helpless, it's the word. When I get that feeling, all I was feeling was that word, helpless. But now, I do have a chance now to become a little bit more conscious. And when I'm in that situation, I'll be like, aha, I'm in this situation right now. Let me tap back into what I learned today. And what I did learn is, let me think about it. Let me see if I could bring it up real quick. Okay, cool. So, obviously, caveat, some things are impossible, like, genuinely, right? But literally pretty much all the time, when you're feeling that true feeling of helplessness, there is something that you're missing. And that's what you gotta do. Instead of feeling helpless, you need to be like, hold up. Right now, I can't think of really anything to do, but what I can do is figure out what I don't know that I can do, if that makes sense. Figuring out what your blind spot is, essentially. Because that's what I realized. Like, I felt truly helpless, and then I talked to this guy, and he's like, try doing this, because I've done this, and I've honestly never thought about this. Like, it was something actually new that I've learned, right? It wasn't like mind-blowing, but it was a method of approaching it that I never really gave mind to. And I was like, holy shit, I can try that, and that will be a decent shot to do that. Like, I'll just do that, and I felt optimistic again. Because now I no longer feel helpless. I feel like I can do something about it, right? At least for now. But again, it's stupid to be like, it's not gonna work or it is gonna work. We don't know. But that's what I've learned. Is when you feel truly fucking helpless, and if you wanna, like, make sure it's that feeling, just think about the situation. If the loved one's gonna die, you can't do anything about it. That's the feeling you're getting, like, where you feel like something is truly just unbearable and you can't do anything about it, and you know you can't, or you think you know you can't. That feeling, when you're in that situation, just be like, or just tap back into the consciousness that, yes, I can do something about it, first of all. I just don't know it yet. Like, I truly, in my mind right now, there is not a single thought that could pop up that I know what to do. But I can discover it. It's like digging for treasure. So that's what I learned today. And that's why I clicked on this journal. So I am getting so much smarter. Learning all this shit. I'm just becoming more immune. So, and this is gonna help me with my business as well. This is gonna help with that. This is a universal thing. When you think your business is gonna fail and you can't do anything about it, when you have a relationship, etc., etc., etc. When there is something that you love, or if there's something that's gonna be taken away from you, or like just pain you're gonna endure with any situation, and you feel like you can't do anything about it, and you're just stuck, like, witnessing the situation happen, just always know, like, 99 point, literally, like, such a high percentage of the time, most of the time you're not gonna know what to do, and that's true, and that's why you feel helpless. That's where it comes from. Because people like myself, we always want to solve something. We always want to know what we can do. We always want to take control of the situation. So when that's taken from us, we feel helpless because we feel like we're just bearing witness to what's happening, and we can absolutely do nothing about it. That's where that feeling comes from, and it's a really fucking dangerous feeling. You know, those feelings, they lead to suicide. They lead to people quitting. Like, I've literally had thoughts about quitting just completely. But, you know, the way people handle that shit, I don't like it because it's just too vague. Like, when people just say don't quit, it's not powerful enough. They need to know the reason why. They can't just not do it. You're not going to do an action if you don't know why it's happening, right? So, that's the why. That's the why. The feeling of helplessness, you just have no idea what to do, and the situation sucks, and it's going to keep sucking until you figure out what to do. And so, the key step is to not do anything, but to know, just to be conscious, like fully present in the moment, knowing that you actually don't know what to do. But because you don't know what to do, you need to figure out what to do. You just, like, you need to do anything you possibly can. You need to do anything within your ability to find the person or the information or the lesson or the memory or whatever, the experience you had like 15 years ago. You need to, like, desperately find that thing to find out what to do. Or else you're just gonna do things that someone helpless would do. Quit. They would quit, or like just start hate, or just go in a negative feedback loop, become depressed, stuff like that. And that's how it works. That's what I've seen. And honestly, me talking about it, it makes me really excited because I've had feelings of helplessness, not often. I'm not like that depressed or anything. Like, I'm pretty smart, I would say. So I can dodge those pretty easily. But when it does hit, oh my fucking god. Like, I literally just had, like, today I felt helpless. Only one day, right? Maybe, pessimistically, I was helpless for the whole weekend, right? Couple days, not a month or anything, just a couple days. That feeling was so fucking powerful that I felt like quitting. Like, I was tearing up in block. No one realized it. Thank God. I was getting really emotional. I felt like quitting. I ate lunch in the car by myself, like all that shit. But I'm not gonna keep yapping because I just talked for 12 minutes without knowing where I'm going. So, even though I kind of know where I'm going, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.